Today is day 4 of my 12 Days of Christmas producer challenge. Every day I'm taking vocals from a random music video on my YouTube homepage, one I've never seen before, putting them straight into Logic, trying to make a track to go along with them without hearing the original version. Today's track is going to be this one, Snow Wife single, Pumps. I haven't heard this one yet, but I love her. She's such a cool artist. So I'm really excited to see what this one is all about. I'm going to grab these vocals and I'll see you back in Logic in just a second. Okay, I'm going to pull these vocals in. And let's see what we're working with. In the gym. All right, this seems like a really fun vibe. I have a few ideas, I think, of where I want to start. So TuneBot says the BPM is 110 and it's in A flat major. Just put that in real quick. I think I want to start with drums, just to have that foundation in there before I get to any synths or anything like that. So let's find a kick in here. I think I want kind of a big clap, so I'm going to layer a few together. Let's just start with this one. Will be kind of in the center. Let's find two more that are a bit different texture. Maybe some that were here. This and... Okay, put a snare. Let's find some hi-hats. Let's put this one in here. Let's find a bass line. Okay, then I feel like the bass can come in after this section. I don't know if this should just come again, but filtered. So what if we put a synth above that bass line that follows along on a third or fifth, maybe a fifth? Okay, let's just find a better synth sound for this. I feel like that just adds a nice lift on top for the hook, because then if I'm going to use that bass somewhere else, it'll just create a bit more dynamics. I'm going to try to find a pad to fill in some of those gaps in the bass line. Maybe I can put crystallizer on that just to add another little layer of something. Just very low in the mix. Okay, normally I wait till the end to add in any effects, but I keep hearing this little thing on the last one in the hook. It's gonna come down a little bit. Okay, what do we want before this? Maybe then we have bass. It's not that complicated. Let's try and find something for this little verse thing. We need something new here. Maybe actually a pad this time. Let's try this, because it's something other than this bass.
her mind. I wanna tell her that she's faking it out. It's not that complicated. She's all too easy on the eye. It's just a fashion, baby. Ready for a good.
I think I have the arrangement pretty much done. I'm just gonna add some effects. That could be like kind of a stomp type thing. Okay, I just pulled a bunch of things in here. I'll put these all into my effects bus. So I'm going to start off with a quick little reverse snare into the first little verse or whatever this thing is. And we can put a riser in here. Stomps type thing.
Here, honey. She's dancing in a pump. They keep on doing.
All right, my version is done. I think it came out all right, but you let me know what you think in the comments. All right, let's take a listen.
In the gym, get her body tight. She's locked in, got her money right. It's a sin, God made her so fine. Yeah, he took his time, made in Aphrodite. It's not that complicated. She's all too easy on the eye. It's just a fashion, baby. Ready for a good time. She's super educated. Nothing but money on her mind. I wanna tell her that she's faking it out. 90s girl with a painted face. Come here, honey, let me stick that bass. 6-inch heels with a 6-up heel. Come here, honey, let me come here, honey. She's dancing in a pump. The boys all wanna go. They keep on going. She's dancing in a pump. The boys all wanna go. They keep on going. Go get the waiter. Tell him that my bitches wanna dance on the table. Can you take a picture of that ass? Turn the flash on. Tell him that my bitches wanna take all their clothes off. Let 'em pop off. I'm this girl with a painted face. Come here, honey, let me sack that bass. 6-inch heels with a 6-up heel. Come here, honey, let me come here, honey. She's dancing in a pump. The boys all wanna bump. They keep on going one. She's dancing in a pump. The boys all wanna bump. They keep on going one.
All right, that was my version. Now it's time to check out the original. So let me pull up the music video. Very curious to hear what they did on this. I really have no idea what direction this could go in.
In the gym, get her body tight. She's locked in, got her money right.
Okay, more of an 808 situation.
God made her so fine.
That kind of makes sense.
He took his time, made in Aphrodite.
Oh. Okay, sirens.
It's not that complicated.
Oh.
She's all too easy. 90s girl with a painted face.
Okay, very filtered. It's giving like outside the club vibe.
Come here, honey, let me come here, honey. She's dancing in a pump.
Oh, choreography. Okay.
They keep on going one. She's dancing.
Okay, but this isn't too different from the production in that first section, which is kind of what I was thinking and what I did. Except I ended up putting that choir thing in. I like this with like out any production in it. It's a cool vibe. This reminds me of some of the stuff on Kiss by Demi Lovato. That kind of like underground vibe. Oh. Okay, electric guitars. We did the same thing on the end of that little riff there with the bass line descending with the vocal. It was definitely a very cool vibe. My initial thought was to go with that bass the whole time, and then I felt like it was too much, that it needed something to break it up. So I put that choir pad in, which I think gives some good contrast. I thought it was interesting that in their version, it is pretty like consistent throughout. It's that bass that's filtering in and out. You get kind of like those underground, outside the club, muffled, filtered textures, ambiance in there. And there were some similar things, but they definitely went more with like the ravier sounds, which was really cool. I think my bass sound wasn't actually too far off. They went with kind of that grittier, distorted, punchy bass outside of like the 808s in the beginning. The bass patch that I ended up going with, it was giving a little bit of a distorted electric bass, electric guitar. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on the rest of my 12 Days of Christmas series. I will be back tomorrow for day 5 with a brand new song. We'll find out together what that's gonna be. If you haven't seen the first 3 episodes yet, make sure to catch up before then. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.